Hello, I'm Sugar, and welcome to a PTR preview of the 6th boss in the 9.2 raid, Sepulcher of the First Ones. This boss is a giant worm named Skolex, the Insatiable Ravener. Located in a dusty desert environment, this zone was giving me Dune vibes. Granted, Skolex seems less scary than the worms in that movie. The fight's main abilities are Dust Blast, thrown at the farthest away players and anyone within 10 yards of them, that does damage and applies a stacking debuff called Empyrea Dust. This dust can only be cleared by triggering the Burrow ability. To trigger this, the whole raid, including the tanks, needed to stack together. Everyone had to clear stacks by getting hit by it. However, I'm not sure that's working as intended. I think ideally we'll trigger it and be able to run away from the location to avoid big damage. Every time Burrow is used to clear stacks of Empyrea Dust, the boss gains a 10% damage increase buff. There is a very small window after a retch to make the burrow happen. My group was clearing stacks after every other one. If everyone doesn't stack together and the burrow isn't triggered, the tank will have no time to get back in range and it will trigger Destroy, which one-shotted players. Randomly at players' locations, blue swirlies are thrown called Volatile Residue. If you're hit by one, they reduce your haste significantly and it can stack. Now, the strategy you see in this video is not the best. I think in coordinated groups, you'll want to have the tanks a step ahead of the raid, because no one can be behind the tanks, otherwise they're one-shot. Range and healers in a loose spread of 10 yards with certain people assigned to be the farthest away and collect the most stacks of dust. The melee really need to always watch their feet because of the residue and make sure they aren't in the way of the tanks. As for the stacking location to trigger Burrow, I think something closer to the boss would be preferable so the tanks don't have to run far, or perhaps even alternating sides. It's going to be partially situational because of the direction of the retch, but if everyone sticks to the same general area, it should become predictable. I like the fight. It did have some minor bugs during testing, such as pets stutter stepping and not damaging the boss. I hope you enjoyed this PTR preview of the 6th boss. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Okay, bye!